1st of July 1862, Queen Victoria's third child, Princess Alice, married Prince Louis of Hesse in the dining room at Osborne House on the Isle of Wight. The day itself was overshadowed by the death of Prince Albert just 6 months earlier, and as a result it was described as being one of the saddest royal weddings of modern times. Even Queen Victoria, who was in a deep state of mourning, described it as being more like a funeral than a wedding. Due to the small scale of the dining room, the guest list was limited to close members of the royal family, friends, members of the royal household and government representatives. As court was still mourning the death of Prince Albert, all of the guests were required to wear mourning clothes, including the bridesmaids, who were only allowed to change into their white dresses just before the ceremony took place. The bride herself wore a white Honiton lace dress, which was decorated by myrtle and orange blossom, which also helped to secure her veil. At 1 o'clock, Queen Victoria entered the dining room, ready for the guests to follow. Of course, Alice was the last to enter, supported by her uncle, the Duke of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. Throughout the ceremony, Queen Victoria was shielded by 2 of her sons, and instead focused all of her attention on a portrait of Albert which hung above the altar. After the ceremony, the royal guests were led into the nearby horn room where they were to take their luncheon, while everyone else went to a marquee outside. However, the newlyweds dined alone with the Queen. At 5 p.m, Alice and Louis left Osborne House, ready to begin their honeymoon at St Clair in the nearby seaside town of Ryde.